It's time for the Pokemon Battle Revolution review for the Wii. Ah, Pokemon, how I used to love you when I was a kid, but then I grew out of it and started to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I grew out of that. Those were fun days, though. Anyway, I've never actually owned any Pokemon video games before, and the only one that I've played in the past was Pokemon Blue version for the Game Boy. Or maybe it was Red, or Yellow, or whatever. Anyway, this is the first Pokemon game I've played in years. Let's see how it turned out. This is a pure turn-based battle game. You're set on an island called Poketopia, where the whole point is to battle opponents with your Pokemon. When you register yourself, you're given the option of playing with a rental pass or a custom pass. The only way you're going to get a custom pass is if you either have Pokemon Diamond or Pearl for the DS. If you do, you can copy Pokemon that you have in those games to your custom pass in this game. If you don't have either one of those games, you will be given the choice of one of two rental passes which each have different selections of Pokemon. Ugh, so many choices! I chose the Red Pass because it contained all retro Pokemon which I was familiar with, but I'm sure the other one was fine too. I've never played a Pokemon game like this, so I went ahead and read the boring rules which took over 30 minutes to read. But I'm kind of glad I did, since there is a lot of info on the battles. This review is going to be kind of short because, well, there really isn't that much to tell. Before you begin a battle, depending on the rule set of that particular battle, you will get to choose a certain number of Pokemon you want to battle with. So after you choose, the battle begins. Like I said before, this is a turn-based battle. Whoever goes first depends on which Pokemon have the highest speed stat. Battling is easy, but there is quite a bit of strategy to it because of the type of Pokemon there are, such as fire, water, and grass. What the heck? Grass Pokemon? I don't know, I've always thought that grass Pokemon was a weird species or breed of Pokemon, but I guess fire Pokemon is just as weird. And also, I just had to laugh at the look of some of these Pokemon I battled. Look at that, what is that thing? I'm fighting a floating bush, and this one, it's a heart! Oh man. Now I'm not dissing the game, I just found these Pokemon to look pretty funny. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. There is strategy in the battles because of the type of Pokemon and different types of attacks. I won't go into too much detail since there are too many minor details to tell in a review. The graphics are great. Everything is colorful and I found it to be a little more detailed than I expected, which was nice. The controls are, well, perfect. But that's not really saying anything since you're just pointing and clicking the Wiimote at the screen. There are multiple types of battles you will play. Some are a normal match, some will be a match where you will fight with one Pokemon at a time in a series of matches, which was pretty fun, team battles, which was interesting, and some have you spin a wheel to determine which Pokemon you will fight with, which I really liked. When you win the last battle in a series, you are awarded with Pokepoints, which you can buy various things such as new clothes and accessories, and you are also awarded with new battle arenas with new battle rules. There is an online mode, but, you know... Pokemon Battle Revolution is a so-so game. It does have great graphics and perfect controls. Well, I guess these controls don't really count as a variable for the outcome of the score. I also like that you could customize your battle cries. But be that as it may, the game does have its share of flaws. The battles become repetitious and sometimes even boring. And also, there really isn't that much to do if you don't have one of the DS games, because the game can be more fun if you do. Now, I know as a reviewer, I'm supposed to review all aspects of a game, but when your internet connection is from the dinosaur age and you don't own either one of those games, it's hard to give an accurate score to this game. So the score I'm giving it is for the game without the online and DS game material. So therefore, this game gets a 3 out of 5 with the title of good.